Hi to all and welcome to the general reading for the month of November for Twin Flames. This is the first of 4 readings for the Twin Flames for the month of November. So let's see how do we start off this month, okay? Now, just before we start, very quickly, I would like to remind all of you that this is a general reading. It might not resonate with you. And if instead you're interested in a private reading, my email is in the comment box below. I want to keep from this time on my intro as short as possible. And also would like to remind you that at the end of the video you will find a playlist, and in that playlist you will also see the rest of the other readings for the Twin Flames, so the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, and the Truth. But again, I'm trying to keep it as short as possible because I want to give as much time as we can to the actual reading. So as I was saying, this is for the Twin Flames for the month of November. If you're new to my channel, you're more than welcome. If you enjoyed the reading, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for being here again. Okay, so we are going to start off with the Chakra Insight Oracles. And let's see which kind of general energy. Sorry, but my earplug is actually popping out. Excuse me. Which kind of general energy is going to be going around the Twin Flames in the month of November? Please, angels and guides, please show us the general energy going around the Twin Flames in the month of November. Okay, and here we have responsibility, self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, and fulfillment. Wow, this is really a big one. Okay, now remember that when I speak about Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, that is not gender related. That is really depending in which category you're putting yourself, if on the Divine Masculine and or on the Divine Feminine. But I strongly sense that here in the month of November, whoever of the two counterparts in these twin flame unions would have had more problem in accepting the connection. You know, what I'm trying to say to you here, there is a bit of backtracking that I need to do here. Okay, I have sensed that coming up into the month of November, for most of the Twin Flames, the person, so usually it's the Divine Masculine energy that would have had more reservation or would have needed the time to catch up, to really understand their relationship. It's reaching there. Okay, so it's really starting to opening their eyes. They're really starting to opening their eyes and understanding you know, what this connection is all about. So that is one thing. But then in the month of November, here we have this person realizing this comes with responsibility. And I strongly sense, because it's such a different kind of union, it's such a different kind of relationship that they've never experienced before, that they realize that, wow, this is a big one. And maybe even starting to question themselves, do I have the capability? Do I have the capability of nurturing this as much as my Divine Feminine? But here, again, it says here, self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, and fulfillment. I strongly sense that, yes, the Divine Masculine, the Divine Masculines, that they have reached the point of completely understanding and opening their eyes and having this awakening about what this connection is really about. They are going to take, can you see these two hands? There is, for me, very much, they look like a female hands on the bottom and a male hands at the top. And here we've got this beautiful plant sprouting. So it's like as if the Divine Feminine very gently is encouraging her Divine Masculine to take also and to help her in equal way to be responsible through self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, and take a responsibility for this relationship to grow. So the two, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, really putting their hands together and start nurturing this. The Divine Feminine cradling her hand on the bottom of the Divine Masculine, and the Divine Masculine in top, feeling supported so that this connection can grow. Beautiful energy, really touching, really you know, powerful. Transformative, and I'm not surprised because here we are in the month of November, a Scorpio season. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and by Mars, so Mars gives that push and Pluto transforms. Now, I pre-shuffled the decks before. For you who already know my channel, I used two different decks for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. I didn't know, I lifted the Divine Masculine deck to start reshuffling it in front of you, and on the bottom we've got the 10 of Cups. So definitely, as I was explaining before, the Divine Masculines, most of them would have awakened to the fact that the union with their Divine Feminine is going to bring them. It's that complete and utter, and look what we have here, the Hierophant. It's their complete and utter emotional fulfillment at every level. So let's see. Please, angels and guides, please show us. What is the Divine Masculine thinking about his Divine Feminine in the month of November? Please show us. Wow. Okay, let me look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Okay, so what we have here is the Queen of Cups. So when they think about their Divine Feminine, all they see is this beautiful, caring gift. Yeah, that's exactly the word that came to me. It's like as if they're saying, is this gift really for me? It's like they're seeing their Divine Feminine as a gift from above, because they're feeling really, really supported, really understood, really loved. So when they think about their Divine Feminine, this is what they see. This is all they see. And at the same time, I'm also feeling that in the month of November, they are going to be embodied this energy of, you know, the Queen of Cups expresses their emotions. And I'm strongly sensing that the Divine Masculines here are going to start expressing their emotions towards their Divine Feminine in equal way. I am not too sure, but I believe that in the month of October, in this position, the Divine Masculine added the King of Cups. I'm not too sure, so don't quote me. Like, go and check, because it will be all in the playlists. They're all there, even the previous month. But here we've got an opening. First of all, complete awakening of what the Divine Masculine is receiving from their Divine Feminine for what their emotional fulfillment is concerned. They're receiving everything. They understand it. But I also sense they're ready now to really speak the same language, speaking the same language as their Divine Feminine. They're reciprocating completely. So let's see the Divine Feminine now. Please, angels. Oh. Please, angels and guides, please show us, what does the Divine Feminine think about her Divine Masculine in the month of November? Please show us. And here we've got the Strength card. So here what we have, it's the Divine Feminine thinking, oh my God, my Divine Masculine is really showing so much strength and courage into, yeah, they see their Divine Masculine now as really entering their full power, but in a way that is very tender. The Divine Feminine knows that she's got to nurture her Divine Masculine that is really growing into his power, and now they're seeing that the Divine Masculine is ready to walk side by side. For me, this is very much the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine walking side by side on the same page, speaking the same language. And she knows that for what he needs is to be nurtured. Let's see what he feels. Please, angels and guides, please show us, what does the Divine Masculine feel? I'll put the cards a bit more there so maybe you can see them. Sorry. Please show us, what does the Divine Masculine feel for her divine feminine in the month of November. What does it feel? Okay, and here we've got the 5 of Pentacles. So if there isn't a possibility for the two of you to be together all the time, physically all the time, the divine masculine is after arriving to the point where he cannot stay physically away anymore from their divine feminine. They need that closeness. They need that. They need to have her on their side all the time, on his side all the time. And when that is not possible for whatever reason, not because he wants to be away, but because of maybe work, maybe because of distance, living a bit of distance apart or a big distance apart, he's feeling left out in the cold, he's feeling extremely lonely. This is like the card of lack. I am in the cold without you, you know. Only you can bring me that warmth that I need. Let's see the divine feminine. Please show us what does the divine feminine feels for her divine masculine in the month of November. And here we've got the 3 of Swords. She feels the pain. She feels this pain. Here there is, for those couples of you of twin flames that this reading will resonate with, when the two of you are not physically together for whatever reason, and again, not because the divine masculine doesn't want to be there, but because of some reason, some other reason, outside circumstances, the divine feminine feels the divine masculine pain. So this is exactly, and this goes on at a very much at an energetic level, at a heart level. Here I says that the energies have completely merged between the hearts of the divine masculine and divine feminine have merged. Please, angels and guides, please show us what is the divine masculine thinking of doing in the month of November about their divine feminine, about the connection, about the relationship. So here we've got the 3 of Swords again. Here it's becoming impossible, and I'll show you why. It's becoming impossible for the divine masculine to stay away from the divine feminine. He's thinking, I cannot take this. With the 5 of Pentacles in these feelings and the 3 of Swords in what he's thinking of doing, he's saying, if I stay away from my divine feminine any longer, my heart is going to break. I cannot lose her. And here he comes. And here he comes galloping with the Knight of Swords. Here for me there is very much a decision from the divine masculine. Yeah, from the divine masculine of finally taking the leap. Here we're talking, some of you will be asked to go and move in together because it's impossible, because the divine feminine, it's the spark in the divine masculine's life. And that is what he's doing. And he's galloping, and he's going to, for some of you, for those of you that this will resonate with, this person doesn't want to live anymore without their divine feminine, without his divine feminine. No, it's too much. So here, if you're not living together, he is going to ask, please, angels and guides, please show us what is the divine feminine thinking of doing about her divine masculine. And here we've got the Moon card. The Moon card is very much, let me see at the bottom of the deck, and the Devil's card. Yes, she understands what he's going through. With the Moon card, completely and utterly in touch with her intuition, with her emotion, and she feels everything that the divine masculine feels, that pain, that yearning that comes from the Devil's card. Here it's a complete and utter merging. It's a complete and utter merging here. Okay, so this is the first of the November reading for the twin flames. Let's follow me now. We're going to do the divine masculine, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.